Hello there, my name is Mr. Smardonkey. Welcome to my Let's Play of Hand of Fate. So, this game was just released on Steam. It's been in early access for a while though. I'd seen it come by and I never really looked at it, and now that it has released, I looked at it and I was like, why the hell haven't I looked at this before? Because this looks very, very interesting. It's a game, I've never really seen anything like it before. It's a roguelike mixed in with a sort of like a card game, but not really, because I mean it's not like Hearthstone or anything like that. You just have to choose a card every once in a while. But it's very strange, but very interesting nonetheless. So I guess I'll just jump into it, and then I'll explain as we go. I did a quick test recording of about 5 minutes to see if everything's working fine, and it is. So yeah, let's just jump into it.
One more for the game. Come, sit. You have passed the 13 gates. And you come to my table to play the game of life and death. Your stake is wagered. I refuse none who come here. Yet, I say, turn back.
Bit of a buggy initial cutscene. Anyway, I think for some reason the subtitles are still on. I guess there's just no subtitles for that introduction. So yeah, we'll just join into a game basically, or not join into a game, just start a game. So the way this works, I think it's sort of similar to Ziggurat. You just do runs of the game when you die, because it is a roguelike, so permadeath. When you die, you have to restart. However, you get rewards for completing or doing things. Like if you finish a run, even though you don't make it, you unlock certain cards that you can then unlock in the next run. So you get stronger and stronger with each run. So anyway, let's do it.
The game begins. One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of.
So I actually have no idea how long I'm going to make these episodes, because I'll probably do them like one episode for each run, but I don't know how long a run takes. Like I really haven't seen much of this game, but I saw like a few minutes, like 10 minutes, and I wanted to get it immediately, so that's what I did. So yeah, I don't know how long a run really takes, but let's get going. So
here's the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me.
Okay, so the way it works, I guess, is we have to defeat 12 bosses, Jack of Dust being the first of those 12, before we can face him, and he's like the card master or something. So Jack of Dust, the bandit leader, is stronger and faster than most bandits encountered. He can become enraged, making powerful, unblockable attacks. He also inspires his followers to steal gold on each hit. In the ruins of an ancient temple among the eternally shifting sand dunes lives the mysterious leader of the desert bandits, infamous for his reign of terror over any spice caravans that dare take their chances traveling through his domain. He rules as a king over the barren lands. Alright. He's shuffling the deck in a very skillful manner.
Let the cards fall where they may. We begin.
Right. So we can only go one way for now. So this is the one part of the game is this card part basically. However, you can encounter rooms where you have to fight, and when you have to fight, it becomes an action RPG sort of game where you control a character and you have to kill stuff, which is why I'm playing this with a controller. A lot of people have been saying that this is one of the games actually that has full controller support on Steam, and a lot of people said that this game is best played with a controller. Anyway, so we only have one way to go, so let us go that way.
I was never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception.
So you saw every time we take a step, it takes one of our food. You can see our resources in the bottom left. We have 100 health. We have 9 food left. We had 10, but we lost 1. 0 gold at the moment, and there's an axe behind that as well, which we can have a look at, but I can't now because I already went into this step. So we met Mr. Lionel. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation. Oh god, I can't read. He crackles uncontrollably for a few moments, then sits patiently waiting for your answer. Alright, so we can't give him 20 gold yet. We can give him the bread from our plate, or we can ask him what he needs. Let's ask him what he needs. Need? I need to help you. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and the shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean. He smiles a warm grin that reveals all his chipped and yellow teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I? Alright, so we got a shield.
I cannot expect you to get by without some protection.
Alright, shields allow us to reflect. Shields with this trait allow the hero to reflect projectiles back at the attacker. This must be performed with the precise timing as the projectile draws near. By the way, my voice might be going a little bit. I'm pretty ill at the moment, but I really wanted to record this anyway, so... press Y button to reflect projectiles. Look for the green indicator above the hero's head. Counter. Weapons with this trait allow the hero to counter their foes' attacks. Look for the green attack indicator above foes. Press Y to counter. Okay, so we can counter melee attacks, and we can also reflect projectiles. Useful. Okay.
You can now reflect your opponent's ranged attacks using your shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive.
Right, then before you can stop him, with inhuman speed, he snatches a pickled onion off your plate and sprints out the tavern door. Alright, well, I guess we gave him a pickled onion for a shield. I think that's a pretty good deal. Right, so now we can move both that way and down here. I'm gonna go down this way first.
That first moment, that glinting weapon, the call to action, to adventure. Truly, there is nothing like it.
So we've come across the Twisted Canyon. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. A weapon next to a skeleton. That doesn't sound right. I mean, that skeleton, the weapon probably belonged to him, and now he's a skeleton. But, do we want to go down there? Why not? Okay, so there's 3 cards of success, 1 of failure, which means that we have to choose a card now. We have a 75% chance basically to succeed and a 25% chance to fail. Oh man, I was about to go for the failure one. Okay, very carefully you make your way down to the bottom of the canyon. Draw 1 weapon card. And we got an axe. So, we were using a rusty axe. We haven't actually been able to use it yet, but now we have a regular axe, which does an extra 5% damage. It seems to be exactly the same thing besides that, so extra 5 damage sounds good.
A moment to savor. That will make you much more effective.
Alright, let's move on to the next step.
Fair Merith. I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains vivid in your memories.
Right, the maiden. One day in a shady forest you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Marith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? Okay, so we can ask her for a longer life, supplies, or gold. Now I don't know what's the most valuable in this game, but I'm inclined to go with supplies. We already have 100 health. Still, although we haven't had to use any yet because we haven't had any fights yet. But I'm inclined to go with supplies. Getting extra food, I'm assuming, like every time we take a step takes 1 food, so I'm guessing we want to have as much food as possible so we can keep this journey going. So I'm going to ask her for supplies. This bread will sustain you for many days. The dealer draws you 2 food gain cards. Okay, so we got free food.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
And we got another free food. So now we are up to 13 food. Many enchanted weapons have powerful abilities that can turn the tide of battle, but only if the wielder remembers to use them. Farewell, mortal. Okay, thanks for that useful tip. Alright, on to the last step. The stairs.
Bound once more, seeking the heart of it all.
Let's continue down the stairs. You have discovered the exit to this area. Take the stairs. Let's do it. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
Your journey is well begun.
Right,
this is what I was looking for. You show some aptitude for the game.
This is where I got...
Perhaps this will not be as boring as I thought.
This is where I got my first achievement, by the way. The only achievement so far I got on Steam. I mean, from this game. But I obviously can't show it because I already got it before. But yeah, that's as far as I played. Although it seems to be completely randomized, which makes sense if you're going to be playing through the game several times. Because, yeah, it was different from the first time I played through it. Anyway, we only have one way to go, so let's go to it. Oh, an ambush.
What did you think would happen with a card called Ambush, eh?
I would assume I'd get attacked. A slight rustling behind you is the warning you get. Is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. Draw one monster card. Free. Okay, that means there's going to be 3 enemies, I believe. Okay, so this is the other part of the game. That's us right there. And there's our 3 enemies who are ambushing me on a ship, apparently.
You can now counter your opponent's attacks. Hit
Right.
the counter button when you see the flashing indicator.
So, this doesn't really matter for you guys, but yeah, there's a control scheme for the controller. I'm using an Xbox One controller. So, let's do it. So, I'm trying to dodge a bit right now, because I think it works quite well. I've only had like a little bit of practice so far, and it seems to have paid off. I mean, I only had 1 fight before this one, and I didn't take any damage in that one either. So far so good. But I'm guessing it's going to get tougher the more we play. I'm sure it will be. Right. Whilst searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realize that one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. Well, goodbye, sir. Oh, we can actually fail on this. Okay. I'm gonna go with that one. Success! Good. A quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Alright, let's see what we get. We got 1 equipment, which I guess means... Okay, we got another
A strong
shield.
left arm is as important as a strong right arm,
This is
after all.
completely random. Like, we could have gotten any piece of equipment, but we got a shield. Which we already have, of course, so it doesn't really do anything for us. So we'll get rid of that.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, I didn't equip it, and I mean it's the same thing, so I don't think there's any point. And so we got 3 more food, and we got 15 gold. Okay, so let me
You can
quickly
always review your cards here.
show you my my inventory. Actually, I haven't done that yet. So we got our weapon here, and then we got our armor. Defense light. During combat, light armor gives you some protection with no penalty to your speed. Don't have any of these things. Or down here, we do have a shield, of course, and we see, I guess, in our inventory, we have a shield as well, so we can maybe replace that. Although it seems, yeah, so yeah, there you go, replacing it. But it's the same one, so it doesn't actually do anything. But besides that, we don't have anything to equip just yet. So let's continue on. So we can go up this way, or we can go down this way. So let's go down this way. A winding
An
trail.
ambush. Hardly fair, is it?
Again? That's not fair indeed. Suddenly a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. 2. Okay. Weapons bristle from the trees around you. Their wielders' faces obscured by the undergrowth. Give us all your gold or die. So we can attack them for daring to threaten me, or I can give them all my gold. I don't think so. You shout a battle cry and raise your weapon. The battle begins. Alright, we dealt with 3 enemies before, surely we can deal with 2. However, this is one of the ones I saw in someone else's playthrough, and there were traps around here as well. So I want to make sure I don't get hit by said traps. I also want to make sure I don't get stuck. Don't try and fake your death from me again. I will not fall for it twice. Actually, maybe I will. I honestly don't know. Alright. Another success. You search his bodies for loot. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Another equipment. Let's see what we get. Another axe. Great.
A peasant's weapon, but effective nonetheless.
This is our 3rd axe now. That's pretty unlucky. Let's equip it, why not? We got 3 more food. And we got 30 gold. Okay, nice. So we got 45 gold now. I don't honestly know what gold even does, but alright, let's move on. Oh, it's him.
You have reached my first champion. A good man, driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron, I forge my tools. Now we see your metal.
Alright, so we are now going to face Jack of Dust. Let's do it.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Ah, I see. So if we defeat him now, we get unlocks for our next run, were we to fail after this. I guess we'll find out if we can defeat him or not. We still have 100 health. 4 enemies, and I'm assuming that's excluding him. So there would be 5 enemies total, including him. Jack of Dust.
Some enemy attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way, or stop them with your own counterattack.
Okay, I'm just gonna take this very, very slowly. Just start snapping away at 1 or 2 of them. Get a bit of a combo going if we can. I don't know what the combo actually does, but it seems to be something. Okay, we got one of them, or at least he's on the floor, which is something. I haven't actually countered anything yet, but the dodging is just so good. Oh wait, we even knocked him down. Wait, is he dead? Don't tell me he's dead. Oh, I think we actually killed a few of them now. Oh. I think we nearly got this now. Oh, we got hit there. Didn't quite dodge that one. Oh crap, or that one. Probably should be a little bit more careful. We can actually counter that one, but not that one. Oh, is that it? That's it?
Down into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve. Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I. Balance must be retained.
Subtitles are a little bit off, but alright, let's activate this, see what we get. As a reward for defeating Bandit Jack, you receive these new cards. All 6 of them. Jack of Skulls, Dead King's Hall, Local Peasant, Devil's Choice, River, and Captain of the Guards. They look like they're locked or something. There's a key on them. I have no idea what any of these mean. So it's great. Got medium armor, that's probably good. Chains of Rage, that's probably good. Mercenary Contract, medium armor again, that's probably useless. Fortitude's Breath, that looks like a shield. And Desperate Measures, that looks like an awesome weapon. Okay, so I'm guessing these cards, basically, we don't get this for our run now, but now we can unlock these cards next time we, well, maybe even further on we play now, but next time we play as well, we'll be able to unlock these cards, which is cool. I like it. It's very much like Ziggurat in that, how that works. Oh, and this is new challenges. Bandit Attack, Maze of Traps, and Goblins. Right, I see. So this is his reward for me defeating Bandit Jack. Now I can get these 3 things happening to me as well, which will probably be more difficult than encounters we've or places we've encountered so far. Challenges we've encountered so far. Oh, and he's completely.
Heal again.
Okay, so I guess that that's just the finish, or the first run finished. I guess we can continue on. I wonder how this works then. I don't really want to press start because I might just make this a little short first episode. I wonder what happens if we go again. Do we continue on from where we were? Or do we then have to defeat Jack again? And then we continue on to the second boss, and then when we defeat the second boss, it's going to restart us again. I'm not entirely sure how this works. I'll probably just end it here, make this one episode, and then I'll make one episode for each boss that I defeat, or at least every time I try. And I'll probably just have a look at someone's Let's Play first and see what happens if I were to press start again now. But I'd rather not do it, because it's just going to throw me in there right away. So, I think we'll call this our first episode of Hand of Fate. So far, so damn good. This is extremely fun so far. I really like the concept of this game. I can't believe no one else has thought of this before. I'm pretty sure no one has anyway. I don't seem to recall any game that's anything like this. I've been getting more into roguelikes more and more lately. I've been playing quite a few. Well, not a lot of them, but yeah, a few of them, and they're all good. Anyway, so I'll leave it there for now. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for my voice. It's not going to be better next time, because I'm probably going to record the next episode in a few minutes. So, anyway... until then, goodbye.